Come on in, welcome in. Pre-game is just getting started.
As everyone files in to Oracle Park, ready for Game 2 of a 3-game set. Orioles and Giants, Kansas City by the Bay in San Francisco. And thank you so much for being with us, Brett Halder, alongside the Hall of Famer, Jim Palmer, and
I'll be right back, everybody.
So
Okay.
on a road trip, Jim. Not only do you win, you beat the Giants ace Logan Webb. You win a one-run game, and now you have two opportunities
Show,
to come
everybody.
away with the series win.
Yeah, obviously, and you just lost back-to-back series against two good teams. The Guardians, I don't care what you say, they're a better team than they were when they came to Baltimore, so they win 2 out of 3. Texas, the best offense, they get 16 runs already today. So again, Logan Webb is their ace, but the guy pitching tonight, Cobb, is 4-2 with an ERA just a little bit higher, a little bit over 3 runs a game, 7-2 lifetime against the Orioles. But the Orioles have Kyle Bradish, going to be his first start against the National League West. And when he's on his game, he can beat anybody.
And he's pretty much beaten everybody outside the American League East. Orioles and Giants getting ready for Game 2. We have lineups at first pitch when we come back.
Combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs.
We're at commercial right now, TV commercial, everybody. I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys know how to handle the chat.
That's the power to protect
So
yourself
keep it
from
family
expensive
friendly.
repair bills. Just call CarShield. Before your car breaks down, your out-of-warranty car needs protection through CarShield. Because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down. Wow, that's really, really ridiculously good tasting. Or was that just model/acting? Taste for yourself to find out. Zero never tasted so good.
Commercial break right now.
When I launched my business on Amazon, I was just getting off the ground, so I had to move back in with my parents. Amazon has a ton of marketing tools that help us. We grew so
We got
fast,
to
it allowed me to move out of my parents' house.
click something here, folks, quickly.
Sold come from independent sellers.
Game 2, 3-game set. Adam Frazier, Adley Stranger, the catcher. Lionel Honey, right?
Against former Oriole, the veteran right-hander Alex Cobb.
Jose Metal, short.
Pitching with
Alex Cobb
doing quite well.
is the starting pitcher. He's
coming off his worst performance.
12th start.
That was in Minnesota.
He made 11 starts so far, one complete game. Going to a 305 ERA,
Get the ball in the air,
62
very
innings,
similar
18
to
walks, 57 strikeouts, 6 homers, OPS, opponent average is 279. Sinker, splitter, knuckle curve, slider, full seam.
Those are the two pitches that go down. High averages against
Yeah,
the knuckle curve.
I agree.
Slider very rarely throws that four-seamer. But again, having a great year. Signed a 2-year deal back in November of 2021 for about $20 million. With the Orioles, he got a 4-year deal at $56 million and all kinds of injuries. So never really pitched up to his capabilities when he had an Oriole uniform on.
Yeah, the Orioles traded him in February of 21 to the Los Angeles Angels. He was someone who, as Jim mentioned, really had an injury-plagued few seasons with Baltimore, but did anchor that staff in that very tough 2018 season. Came back, pitched pretty well in 2020 after making only 3 starts with Baltimore in 2019. And it will be Alex Cobb against Adam Frazier here tonight. And this
Adam
is
Frazier.
by Adam Frazier.
Brandon Man strike one.
Yeah, I watched him a couple of weeks ago, and with us, very rarely got over 93, 94 miles per hour. 95, 96 average fastball, just a tick under. And again, if he wants to get a little bit more velocity, he'll throw that four-seamer, but again, very rarely.
And
He's got the curveball. They're hitting 391. He's got a slider. They're hitting 462. Split 233. Sinker at 287.
Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford throws out Adam Frazier. 1 up, 1 down.
It's important when you've thrown 115 now, 116 grounders, only 33 in the air. Sable, you stretch
Smith,
Haniger,
Wade,
outfielder,
Crawford,
Davis,
Davis, Baisley, and Cobb in the infield.
And then you got Pat Bailey doing the catching rookie. So Schmidt and Bailey, they've been up for almost about a month.
Yeah,
A little
I
bit
agree.
longer. And they've really
Be right
played
back.
well with the Giants.
One down, here's Adley Rutschman. Just underway in San Francisco. And a ball high to Adley, and it is 62 degrees at first pitch. Jim. And of
62
course,
degrees at
always a
first
big
pitch.
decision. We'll see what it is when the sun goes down.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of wind. It looks.
Adley, Russell, swing, foul back, souvenir ball.
Yesterday, we saw Hayes almost go out in left center. We saw
Yeah,
Lamont Wade go into the McCovey Cove. We saw
damn right.
Henderson go over Levi's landing for the game winner. So it looked like the ball was carrying the right field pretty well.
I would say so.
But how about right center? I mean, we were talking before the game. I mean, right center deeper than center field here at this point.
Yeah, that is quite a shot to hit it out to right center here. But it all depends on day or night, where the wind is blowing. But it is a postcard evening here in San Francisco. Another beautiful day in Northern California.
Chamber of Commerce.
I would say so. The weather doesn't change a whole lot this time of year here. 2-2 to Rutschman. He pokes it to Davis, and this will be another infield hit for Adley.
Well, it came in, hitting on base more than anybody in the American League. Came in with 43 walks. 100 now, 102 times. The rest of them hits. Yeah, you want to play him. I mean, normally in the old days, back before I guess analytics overwhelmed everything, you'd actually maybe play and you'd be in, maybe on a couple steps on the dirt, and maybe you'd have a chance to throw him out. He runs really well. Can't say he runs well for a catcher because I used to know my partner Tim McCarver. Because if I heard you'd say he runs well for a catcher. Of course, Finney he once led the National League in triples with 17, but he goes,
1 on, 1 out.
but he does run well.
I think that's Rutschman's 4th infield hit in his last 3 games. Santander, the batter, he looks at one away and 1 and 1.
Well, he makes you throw
Fair
strikes,
batter.
and then for Adley, he sprays the ball all over the field. He's going to get those type of hits. Barnabas just made
Santander
contact.
last night was 0 for 4.
And he
0
does
for
that
4
very
for
well.
him last night.
Santander off that hot May. A May to remember, and he's ahead in the count 2-1 after a slow start in April.
Well, was there anything he didn't do good? I mean, he's got the highest slugging percentage of any switch hitter in baseball. Led all switch hitters in home runs with 33 last year.
Rutschman on at first. Being held by Wade. Ground ball foul, first base side. 2-2 to Santander.
And so what? MVP back in 2020, hurt the ankle in 21. Last year hit the 33 home runs. All kinds of whispers out there that maybe he could be traded. And I'm thinking, geez, corner outfielder, switch hitter, young, not making that much money, and you're going to trade him?
And how about that throw from right field last night?
Turned the game around.
Sure did. Austin Hayes on deck. The 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Schmidt a flip to second for one. On to first. Make that two. A double play. And Cobb gets the ground ball. Pitcher's best friend. The end of the bottom of the first. No score at San Fran.
The SiriusXM Listen Free event is on from May 25th to June 5th. Just hit the button in your car to hear some of our favorite channels and enjoy the ride. The Listen Free event, now through June 5th. Visit SiriusXM.com/summerlisten for details.
When I launched my business on Amazon, I was just getting off the ground, so I had to move back in with my parents. Amazon has a ton of marketing tools that helped us. We grew so fast, it allowed me to move out of my parents' house.
Nearly 60% of products sold come from independent sellers. Every day we train. Challenging ourselves and each other to exceed even our own expectations. Go beyond.
I told everybody, I'm my top fighter. Everybody. You maybe not listen to me. I forgot I got a mic. Somebody, they don't show that. Vete pa'l dogado, muchacho, ven out. ¿Qué tú crees que tú haces? Que deje de ser yo porque tengo un micrófono y porque estoy grabando. Ah, no. No, mi hermano, yo soy tú. Ahora no, yo tengo que ser yo como soy.
The official MLB ballpark app. It's the best way to access,
Hey, Mike.
manage, and share your tickets with friends and family to
San Francisco, bottom of the first, and
Bottom of
the
the
Giants will try and win game two after losing game one. They've lost
They're
three
trying to
in a
win game
row, and
two.
this is their lineup on this Saturday evening.
Wade
Lamont
Jr.,
Wade Jr.
Jimmy
Baltimore
Davis.
Orioles led off the game
Right.
yesterday with a solo home run off Dean Kramer. He's
Why?
in the leadoff spot.
And
And tonight the Giants will go after Orioles right-hander Kyle Bradish.
Yeah,
Basically, Kyle
had a
Black,
good season,
the
2-1,
Oakland
had the
started
contusion on the right
9
foot.
stars,
Took it
2-1,
down in
3.89
Texas, what, the second series
first
of the year,
pitch.
so
He's
he
called
must
a
have
sky.
maybe 14,
Baltimore
15
won.
days. But again, fastball's going to be around 95, great slider, great curveball, had a terrific curveball against the best offensive team, the Rangers, the last time.
Slowly rolled to the right side foul.
And there's the hook. Yeah, not a lot of run support in his last start. 62 thirds, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Pitch count, got up to 85 pitches.
Kyle Bradish, 26 years of age, making his 10th start of the season, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, the Giants, if you look at their offense, they're 10th in average, 4.5 runs a game. That's 6th in the National League, 4th in home runs, 4th, actually 10th in on-base percentage and walks. And with a good slider, just misses.
Now Bradish going for the punch out there. He's really on a roll right now. Last 4 starts, he has a 2.22 ERA. Opponent team just 2.09 against him in that stretch. The 2-2 is high.
Yeah, I don't care where you pitch, whether it's San Francisco or pitch up in New York, or you pitch in Atlanta, pitch in Detroit. All mounds are different. You got to get a feel. I mean, you like to do it as early as you can. I mean, I looked at, last night with Logan Webb, you had to beat him by pitching well. That's exactly what Dean Kramer and the bullpen did. Tonight's no exception.
And smoked foul, first base side. It remains 3-2.
Well, how about the Wade home run? Now, you talked about how he led off the game with a home run. Not only did he lead off the game, it's the first pitch.
And it was the 100th splash ball here at Oracle Park.
Sizzle with some guy out in a kayak out in McCovey Cove.
The 3-2 for Bradish.
And this is the slider. Good take. Take a look at the pitch arsenal. You saw a lot of them. I mean, the only pitch we didn't see was the changeup. There's the four-seamer. My batting average. Well, I don't understand why, but it's 351. Low batting average slider curveball. You see the velocity. Doesn't throw a lot of sinkers. Doesn't throw a lot of changeup.
Well, the Orioles are looking for a double play ball right now, and boy, did they turn a couple of beauties last night. A strike there to start the at-bat against J.D. Davis. 0-1. Bradish has that great fastball, middle upper 90s. One and one to Davis.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They hit 351 on his fastballs, but Davis does not hit the heater. Did get a base hit last night. He's 232, much better on breaking balls and changeups. Let's see what he gets to hit here. Not gonna hit that pitch. Perfect slider, lower away.
Bradish ahead in the count now, 1-2.
That's actually, Brent, that's the one you want him to put on play because it's going to be a ground ball, probably to the left side.
Blocked by Rutschman. J.D. Davis having a nice season. Among the club leaders here with the Giants in most offensive categories. The 9 homers, the 30 driven in. Not a lot of eye-popping numbers up and down the lineup for San Francisco, but this year, at least in May, we've seen Mitch Haniger. He's come to life a little bit. Michael Conforto was hot until his injury, but on the bench tonight for San Francisco.
Yeah, well, they spent some money. Whether it's Conforto or Haniger, there's a good fastball. Should be routine.
Oh, Hurd now running in. He'll get there. He'll put it away for the first out in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, you talk about, he's got really 5 pitches. So talk about how good the curveball was, and it needed to be against Texas. 19 out of 24. That's an unreal percentage for curveball. Got 10 outs, only the 1 hit. And then you talked about last year, his first, there were some really good ones at the end. First one was 11 strikeouts against St. Louis. Had as good a slider as he's ever had.
Yeah, that was some kind of night for Kyle Bradish. It was talked about the other day how he really had hit the reset button as he starts off Yastrzemski with a strike on 1. And the IL last year, which was unfortunate, allowed him to hit the reset button. He came back, and in the second half, along with Dean Kramer and Austin Voth, carried the Orioles rotation for some time.
Yeah, Tyler Wells pitched really well early, then had some oblique and shoulder problems. Won 5 in a row at one point.
Yeah, Bradish, after that IL stint last year, final 13 starts, an ERA of 3.28. So he was kind of dominant towards the back end of last year.
There's Tyler. He'll pitch tomorrow. There's a changeup in the door. No way you're going to look for that pitch because number one, he doesn't throw it a whole lot. It's almost like somebody's bad fastball is 91 miles per hour. Yastrzemski last night, he hit the rocket for the double play in the 8th inning and kind of turned the game around. Also doubled in a run.
The 1-2. Ball strike 3. Bradish gets Yastrzemski looking.
Yeah, good pitch. And, his fastball kind of cuts a little bit. So to the righties, it goes away. And this one kind of just comes back enough. And then, we can talk all you want about Adley Rutschman and the walks and the hits, but he does catch the ball, receive the ball well. Able to hold the ball right on the corner.
Wilbur Flores rips this into left field. That's a base hit. Hayes over He tries to cut it off, but it bangs against the wall. Lamont Wade gets a stop sign at third base, but it's a double for Wilmer Flores, and it's second and third with 2 outs for the Giants.
I talked about Kyle gets in trouble with his fastball. I have no idea why, because it does have good movement, good velocity. But take a look right here. I mean, it's just down the middle, and he doesn't. I mean, just tomahawks. Base gets to it, so they're not going to try. Wade runs pretty well, but they'll settle for second and third.
So Blake Snable will bat for the Giants.
Yeah, last night they were, 2 for 8 in the runners in scoring position. Only scored 2 runs. Orioles were 2 for 5.
And the Orioles win a game where they didn't hit a lot. Logan Webb was really good. The Orioles had just 4 hits. But that was enough because of Dean Kramer and the Oriole bullpen and Oriole defense.
Well, you had the O'Hearn single up the middle to give him the first run, and then you had a little bit of good fortune when Mateo hit the infield chopper. That got him the second run. And there is Logan Webb, signed a 5-year, $90 million deal. So
that's into left field. Hayes there in his tracks. He makes the catch to end the first inning. So Kyle Bradish strands 2 Giants, still scoreless. We head to the second.
Admit it. You use my Old Spice body wash.
Of course. I'm not letting hotel soap near my skin. Right.
Now I'm gonna be ashy.
It's the lavender meant for me.
Get that. Savannah, if you don't get your moisturized hands off my body wash.
Oh. No, he did.
My little family is me, Aria, and Jade. Just the 3 of us girls. Yeah, it's like, I never thought twice about feeding her kibble, but about 2 years ago, I realized she was overweight. She was always out of breath. That's when I decided to introduce the farmer's dog to her diet. It's just so fresh that she literally gets bubbles in her mouth. Now she's a lot more active. She's able to join us on our adventures, and we're all able to do things as a family.
Get started at longlivedogs.com.
Enrique Quique Hernández.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Dime, hermano, mira, te prometí una cosita. Como tú eres de Boston, yo soy de la Nueva York, no es una competencia.
Yo soy bastante competitivo. No hay nada como la comida.
Don't take presentation to evaluation, okay? Just flavor.
Una cosa que es bien importante para mí es siempre disfrutar ese juego.
Salud, hermano. A la vida.
They need a coach. You need a job that pays well, where you can pick your schedule, with programs to move you into higher paying.
He is leading off for the Orioles. American Express level up, and you see the increase in barrel rate for Austin Hayes. That's tops from 22 to 2023.
yeah, barrel rate is 95 miles per hour or better. And usually what the average exit velocity is 85, 86, somewhere in there. So when you're hitting it over 95 miles per hour and that number's going up, that's a good thing, but he's healthy.
Austin Hayes is happy right now, and we are more than a third of the way through the season. This is game number 58 for the Orioles. He leads the team, Jim, in batting average. He's slugging more than 500. He leads the team in that category. Leads the team in on-base plus slugging percentage. So right now, if he's not the Orioles' best hitter, he's among them.
Well, the guy that they're going to miss, obviously, Cedric Mullin. You know, again, him not hitting that high, but impact player with 13 steals, his ability to go get the ball, 435 with runners in scoring position. But I've always been a fan of Austin Hayes. The biggest problem for him is staying healthy. Even last year had the wrist problem, cut down his power. And you can see Cobb trying to hit that outside corner.
I know it means a lot for Austin to put it together for 6 months. We've seen it in spurts, and really, as you mentioned, Jim, due to injury, he's had a hard time putting it together for a complete season. 3-1 Hayes.
Well, let's see. You know, he's a terrific fastball hitter. And let's see. You know, he could. The advantage of being 3-1 with the pitcher behind in the count, you can look for fastball even if you don't get it. And there it is, right down the middle. good movement and could fool them a little bit. So usually a volley will swing it.
I was going to say for Austin, 3-2 to Hayes. You look at Hayes right now. He'll be 28 in July. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, see, you take the 3-1 fastball because then maybe he was looking for a splitter, and then when you get the 3-2, you got to hit everything. That's why it's so hard to hit with 2 strikes, and here's your good split-finger fastball. I mean, when we saw him in Baltimore when he was healthy, this was a pitch that was outstanding. It makes that 94-95 look even firmer.
Well, here's Gunnar among the heroes last night for the Orioles. Now jumps ahead 0-1. Gunnar last night not only hit the go-ahead home run in the 7th, and what a blast it was, but he squared one up early in the game to right center field, which eventually allowed Hayes to tag up, but he didn't miss going out by much.
Come on in, everybody.
Yep, caught right at the top of the wall. As they played center field last night for the Giants.
Come on in. Brand new, come on in. Hey, if you're brand new, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that sub button. If you're watching the Pete McDivitt show, come on over from him. Under Henderson strikes out.
I just turned on it.
Tie game, 0-0.
And going better velocity, great split, and if you have better velocity, you can throw the splitter better. That's what happened when he had the Tommy John. Kind of lost the arm speed, so he can get you out a lot of different ways.
Mountcastle in the box. And he's behind the count 0-1. It's been a struggle for Ryan as of late. Got the day off yesterday. Back in the lineup today. Now Mountcastle, out of that 3rd spot in the order, a little different. And now in the 6th hole, he's tonight for Brandon Hyde.
Yeah, that's not a straight fastball.
That's not a straight fastball.
Good velocity. Starts in the middle of the plate, runs to the corner.
Yeah.
1-2 to Mountcastle, 2 outs.
1-2 to Mountcastle.
No score.
No scores. Top of 2. 2 out.
1-2 pitch to Ryan.
1-2 pitch to
Inside,
Ryan.
2-2.
Ball inside. 2-2.
Aaron Hicks would be next, but there are 2
Aaron
outs.
Hicks would be next.
Cobb working very quickly.
Cobb working very
Swing
quickly.
and a miss.
Swing and miss.
Aaron
Strike 3.
Stobbs
Sit
strikes out
down.
in the 2nd.
Ryan.
Still scoreless. The end of the bottom of the 2nd.
To combat the skyrocketing cost of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
I don't think it's any secret that Boot Barn's one of the finest boot manufacturers in the industry. For a boot to last you a lifetime, you've got to properly build boots. Our objective is to build the perfect boot. Hand craftsmanship is, in my opinion, the only way you're going to achieve that. We've been handcrafting boots since day one, and will continue to do so.
Did you know nearly 60% of products sold on Amazon stores come from independent sellers like Kyle?
When I launched my business, lost out on dog treats and dog chews. It was just getting off the ground, so I had to move back in with my parents. What I didn't realize was how difficult it was to actually get customers and make sales. Amazon has a ton of marketing tools that help us take our business to the next level. We grew so fast, we had to get our own warehouse and hire a bunch of people, and it allowed me to move out of my parents' house.
I have no idea. Drum the apple drums. Say whatever to the mic so we get some wins. Get some runs, yeah.
Is Teresa Higgins from Frederick, Maryland. She's already won $500 for being selected and will win $500 more For every Orioles home run hit tonight, learn how to play and be a fast play contestant in the game and have 2 chances to win $50,000 at mdlottery.com/home run. And good luck to Arisa Higgins. 5-2, no score. Kyle Bradish pitched out of trouble in the first. The Giants strained it 2 as Mitch Haniger leads off for San Francisco, and he takes the ball 1-0. Alex Cobb carved up the Orioles in the top of the second, striking out the side, all down swinging. And it's 1-1 to Haniger.
You have $43 million, actually $43.5 million.
They all count. They all count.
3 years.
Wait, you're gonna miss.
Well, there's that curveball. He's really, I'm talking about Kyle Bradish. Excellent slider, excellent curveball. Fastball will probably get better, added a 2-seamer. Because he cuts everything. So
Damn
right.
right.
To left. Right, you can look out over the plate, the 2-seamer.
We got 4 likes on the board. 4 likes.
To third base.
To third base.
Up with it on the first.
On the first.
Mitch Haniger's retired.
Mitch Haniger is retired.
Orioles superfans, Marvel Superhero Day is coming up at Camden Yards on Saturday, June 10th, when the O's play Kansas City at 4:05, and you could be one of the first 20,000 fans, 15 and over, to receive an exclusive Andy Rutherford bobblehead inspired by Captain America. So come on out to the ballpark, and you can buy tickets now at Orioles.com/tickets. And we heard from Kevin Brown today on this. He wants to get to June 10th as quickly as possible. What a day that will be at the ballpark. Are you a Marvel Superheroes fan, Jim?
I'm hoping.
You will be.
Come on in.
Captain America.
Captain America?
In Oregon State.
Patrick Bailey looks at a strike.
Patrick Bailey looks at a strike right in there. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're not new here, come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Strike 3 looking. Sit down, son.
Haniger bounces the third, slider. And a good one. Not bad, Bailey. Again, these are, Haniger's been around, like Bailey and...
I'll be right back, folks. I just gotta hear something here.
Both hitting over
Quickly.
200 and
Okay.
limited at bats.
Well, Hood makes it, so yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller. As an actor, my job is to make people believe what they're seeing.
If you're watching that Pete McDivitt show, come on over.
Wow, that's like really good. Or am I just acting? Taste it for yourself and find out.
If you're new here, welcome in.
Meaningful actions.
If you like what we're doing here, please hit that subscribe button. As we try to grow this community, this sports building, you name it. We do it.
To have a turtleneck choking you in 92 degrees. You know what it's like.
What else can I say here?
Seeing false smiles. You know what it's like.
God damn notifications.
Give me the prescription.
Damn right, yeah.
Steroid free. You know you can just talk to your doctor.
Foundation. You can bid now.
Damn it.
Orioles.com/auction. It's been 6 up, 6 down for Alex Cobb so far.
6 up, 6 down for Alex Cobb so far.
Hicks has had a nice
Hicks
start
has
for the
been
Orioles.
on the
You
ball,
also know that he'll take pitches with the best
or whatever they're talking about.
He's a more mature Adley Rutschman as far as plate discipline.
Oh, Hun is due up
And he will
next.
take his walks.
And then Masto
So occasional pop. He's had some good
after
seasons.
Well, his
him.
best year was, what, 2018 to 27 home runs.
And he rips this down the right field line. But
Whips this down the right field line, but
$70
foul.
million deal. And it's funny when you go back to the next year he was hurt, and everybody hit home runs, ball was much more lively. You figured this is really a good deal for the Yankees, but he never could stay healthy.
Never could stay healthy, and once the moves start, Yankee Stadium, it can spiral pretty quickly. Slowly roll to the right side. The
Slowly roll to the right side. And out.
Begin the top of the third.
Number 1. Out of the line, up line. Oh, Hun. Former Kansas City Royal.
Just catches it. Hey, we want to wish, we were talking on the way out on the bus, Jim Gentile, who actually born here in San Francisco, turned 89 today. Pretty good year back in, 61? Yeah, the Orioles, 46 home runs, 141 RBIs.
Diamond Jim. He may have had
Oh, Hun takes strike
2 or
1.
3 or 4 best years in club history. Back in 61, I think you'll be partial, and so will I be.
Come on over from the Pete McDivitt Show. Or wherever you're watching.
This is Schmidt.
If you're just finding us on YouTube, say hello in the chat. We always like to meet new people. And build this sport. Right now it's a sporting community. As we try to build it. Get up over 75 subscribers. As we try to do that. That's our goal for today. Can we get to 75
In
subs?
1961, and he had 2 in the first 2 innings of the game on Monday night.
Matt, the shortstop, takes a strike. George Matto, 231, 6 home runs, and ball 1.
He was just raving about, I guess, the women's softball team at the University of Oklahoma, and I was wondering if Kevin Brown was doing their games. They won 49
The Giants are in a
games,
we're in a different uniform.
So I was getting enlightened by Jim
Okay.
about the women's softball program.
Check swing, foul, ball. 3-2. I mean 1-2. Top of 3. Heads up on the on deck circle. He's standing there.
Well, it was a 2-out dribbler. Off a really tough pitch, as you mentioned, Logan Webb.
1-2 to Mateo.
1-2 to Mateo. Swing and miss. Strike 3 to Mateo. Go sit down on the bench, Mateo.
Here in San Francisco.
Here in San Francisco.
I love to
Still
drive.
tied.
It's my me time. Nothing can ruin it, except for a car breakdown. That's why I call
Too many goddamn
Car
fucking
Shield
TV
has
commercials.
plans that help cover major parts and systems for out-of-warranty vehicles. So when they break down, you're not the one stuck with the bill. Do yourself a favor and call Car Shield to get America's most trusted auto protection before your car breaks down.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
When I first started my small business, our space and our equipment could not keep up with demand. Then
Damn.
I applied for a loan from
Fucking
Amazon with great rates, moved
what?
into a new facility. Now we're selling all over the country.
Nearly 60% of products sold come from independent sellers.
I told everybody, I might talk Friday. Everybody. You maybe not listen to me. I forgot I got my...
Hey, if you voted, say hello in the chat.
Vete pa'l dogado, muchacho, carajo. ¿Y qué tú crees que yo hago? Que deje de ser yo porque tengo un micrófono y porque estoy grabando.
Not this stupid thing again.
No, mi hermano. Where's the camera at?
I have no idea. You're on the Apple drums.
Say whatever to the mic so we can get some wins.
Get some runs, yeah. Get some runs, yeah. Informant for the night.
No, I break them off.
Oh, Randy Moss.
I tell you.
Same game parlay picks. First 5 innings under 5.5. Alternate total runs. Either team wins by 3 runs or fewer, and Baltimore in the lead after 5 innings. So right now, no score. Bottom 3 here at Oracle Park. Alex Cobb has allowed 1 base hit, infield hit by Rutschman, but he's faced the minimum, and the Orioles have a new third baseman right now, Jim. It's Ramon Urias in for Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, who, I don't know, he made 1 play over there, struck out. And, hope it's nothing serious. Of course,
Yeah, I hope it's nothing serious.
Last year.
Brandon Crawford down the count 0-2.
Brandon Crawford down in the count 1-2.
6 that again. He was on the IL earlier for about 15 days with a right.
I mean 0-2, excuse me.
That's when they brought up Casey Schmidt. Apparently you mentored him all the way along, and Schmidt could play everywhere. When he was playing shortstop, now playing second.
Ha! Be right back.
Crawford playing on 2 of the 3 World Series. He come up to what, 2011, playing 2012 team and then the 2014 team.
Yeah, 13th season, all with the Giants. 3-time All-Star, a couple of Gold Gloves. The 1-2. Called strike 3.
Got in the outside corner. Oh, come on. Don't make him waving his arm like that.
Good punch out for Bradish.
And I take a look and Love. High target, low pitch. But it worked.
Second at bat for Lamont Wade. Second plate appearance. He walked his first time up. And that's a slow roller. And it will just go foul. 0-1. No score here in San Francisco. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Orioles with an opportunity to win this series and get to 16 games better than 500. That would equal a season high. Orioles were 33-17 after the final game at Yankee Stadium in this past road trip before the Orioles hit the road after this last homestand.
Well, the amazing number, and talked about it in the open, was they're 19-9 on the road. Under 500 last year. Much better at home. But I think when you're a good ball club, it doesn't matter where you play. I mean, obviously you may have a team, when you go back to the 80s when they had the big ballpark and all the speed, Eddie Herzog's Cardinals. But a lot of ballparks are more neutral this year. Good change up at just visit.
2-1 to Lamont Wade. Yeah, 19-9 on the road. That is kind of otherworldly right now. To left field, Haynes on the run. It's heading for the corner, and that ball is
off the bottom of the wall.
Off the bottom of the wall and in play. And Wade will roll to second base with a 1-out double.
Well, you kind of lose it in the cars out there. There's 4 cars. When the ball came down, maybe on the orange one. Home run last night, and this, now it goes the opposite. Actually gets the level one. They're the yellow one. That's a Seahawk to me.
The other way for Wade. Yeah, his home run yesterday ripped into the cove down the line, right down the line. This time he goes the other way. J.D. Davis will bat with a runner in scoring position. And a strike. 0-1. Lamont's Maryland Terrapins. They're playing the top team in all of college baseball today. Wake Forest. That game has been delayed due to inclement weather. At least that was my last check. To the right side and down for a blue base hit. Wade around third base. He gets the send around. O'Hearn's throw from right field is too late. Wade scores and it's 1-0 San Francisco.
tell you, that's the way you stay inside the ball. And you know, we saw him do it last night, hit a little bit harder. And then Santander, because
1-0 Giants.
second couldn't get a good read, and here just inside out, you can see him staying.
Be right back, everybody. Alright, I am back.
Pressure on a young pitcher because you feel that you got to be perfect, but there are a lot of pitches in the middle of the plate, and we saw in that third inning. This is what the Giants did.
Long, stupid, fucking. No. But, well, 1-0 Giants already.
Flores the batter.
Who's that batter? I forget.
His
Keep,
first time up.
yeah.
Yeah, hit a fastball.
Flores is at the bat.
Davis will run on second.
Hey, if you want to go do something, if you guys open a new link thing and go to YouTube, go to searching Dad Builds and put the words G-string in it. See what they say as a joke, but don't actually do it. If you want to do it, that's a Pete McDivitt trick. And you give him some support as well, besides myself. But come on in. Everybody is welcome. Come on over.
As you mentioned, to this point, he needs one. Strike somebody out.
Ground ball up the middle. One is in. Two will score. 3-0 Giants over the Birds. And bam! Ba-boom! 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 One of those tricks. Or one of
Blake Sable will now bat. Giants have scored 3 times in the bottom of the third. 4 consecutive hits. 2 runs batted in there for Wilmer Flores. He's now at first base. Still only 1 out. And Kyle Bradish in some trouble here. And he falls behind 1-0.
And Bradish, he falls behind Bradish. Bradish is ahead in the count 1-0.
The 1-0.
1-0. Ripped up the damn middle.
5 straight hits for San Francisco.
About time, boys.
First and second, it's still only 1 out.
Yeah, so a fastball up in the middle of the plate. I mean, and that's 5 straight base hits. Every pitch has been center cut. And they're not missing. This one kind of hovers in the middle of the plate, so a lot of strikes. But again, the quality of the strikes not what we're used to seeing. And the Giants taking advantage of that.
Radish at 50 pitches. He had a 1-2-3. Very easy second. First and second, only 1 out and 3 in already. Mitch Haniger, the batter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You need a double play, strike out, something.
Ha!
You'd love to throw 1 pitch and get 2 outs, get your hitters back up their home plate.
The 0-1.
The 0-1.
Down and away.
Down and away.
To stop a big inning, to prevent things from spiraling.
Boy, then who's up at the plate? You know, Haniger, pretty good hitter. You're thinking about a pop-up. You're thinking about
Upstairs, 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kyle is much more comfortable.
1 ball, no, 2 balls,
fastballs.
1 strike.
And they know that.
Bottom of 3, pop fly. Well hit. Going at the wall, leaping catch. Caught it. Aaron Hicks took a home run away. Wow, what a play.
Save the day for Kyle Bradish. It was shy of going out, but still a tremendous grab. And he prevented a 6th consecutive hit for San Francisco.
He's playing deep, and it's a hanging slider that he's able to get back. And again, you don't play here. You can see Dean Quinn. Everybody, because again, that's going to be big trouble. You, Jenny. So maybe that's what you got to do. Your center field, rob a extra base hit. That ball wasn't going out, but it was going to be an extra base hit. They already have, 3 doubles and 2 singles here in the 3rd.
A tremendous catch by Hicks. Little dribbler will go foul. Extra that gets away from Rutschman. Both runners advance.
Yeah, I didn't think he fouled it. Always nicked overhand curveball.
Both runners advance.
Boy,
Wild pick.
Tennis, how do you play the big points? This is a big point right here.
It's a wild pitch. Rutschman, that ball just came up on him.
Yeah, but it's almost like he didn't anticipate it, which is a rarity. You know it's a curveball.
Damn right.
It's just going to bounce. It's going to usually spin from right to left.
Radish is ahead 0-2.
0-2.
It'll be 3-0, gets a base hit. They're going to have a 5-run inning.
It could be worse.
Big spot early in this ballgame.
Big early spot. Down.
Did he go?
He did not go.
So says the third base umpire, Nick Marley.
Ha!
1-2 to Patrick Bailey. Second and third, 2 outs, 3 balls.
Second and third, 2 outs.
He's only hitting
Bottom of 3.
It hasn't been up a whole lot.
Come on in. Come on in, everybody. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Back in this game,
Bottom of 3.
the Orioles have come back a lot this season.
Orioles have come back a lot
You will
this
remember the
season.
catch by Aaron Hicks.
So far, it's a 3-1 inning.
Definitely saved 1 to 2 runs.
Saved 1 to 2. 2-2.
A foul.
Souvenir ball.
And a great catch just to our left with the glove on.
Ha! Yeah.
Still 2-2.
Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bailey.
Giants have at the city. Roll to the right side, foul.
Roll to the right side, but foul. 60 pitches for Bradish in 2 and third
maybe on the
innings.
splits.
Not good for him, but I can tell you this much. They're only down by a bloop on the blast. Get two people on one swing, it's tied up again. Ball outside.
See how hard it is in 93.
Correct. Back. Correct.
You know, and the trouble
Come on,
with the pitcher and base,
Bud.
Spence hitting 545 with better scoring position.
The payoff pitch spoiled.
Payoff pitch. Fouled back to the ump and the catcher.
Yeah, but you got a really good man.
Come on in, folks.
1 out of 2. What is he? 12 for 20.
Man, be right back.
Actually scoring position.
It's been a long and laborious inning for Kyle Radish.
Yeah.
That pitch count has crept up in this inning. Now at 61. To the right side.
To the right.
In the hole,
Frazier.
60 on his way to first side retirement.
360 to Ryan
Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
But Aaron Hicks may have saved the day.
Well, he's always been a great
Anybody new here? Come on in. Little Q&A. Let's do a little Q&A. I'll be running off camera, but I can be still. You guys will be still be able to hear me.
Get 2 entrees and an appetizer for $25 now with steak. Now that's
Be right back.
For the All-Star game.
Come on over, folks.
Jimmy got that 5 times daily at Orioles.com/vote. I will say that I hope Cedric Mullins, I'm not sure when he'll return, but as I said before, measured more in weeks, not months.
First pitch is called a strike.
You look at where he was among all center fielders of the game before that groin injury. All one to Rutschman. Swing and a miss on 2.
I mean, heck back.
So please vote for Cedric. Very much deserving.
For you.
I think Adley might get a few votes.
I think so.
Oh, Rutschman. No, Fred.
Yeah, Adley's having a terrific season. And if you actually look at it, historic for catchers. The 0-2.
Down low.
2 strikes. Which is very rare to have an offensive catcher of the
Oh
likes
yeah,
of Rutschman.
it's Rutschman. He's 1 for 1. Ball.
2-2 to Adley.
Well, I was
2 and 2.
playing a lot of great teams, and if you look around at the personnel that played every day, they were usually better than the teams you were playing, position to position, and that's what Adley brings to this club.
And actually, this is the anniversary date of the Orioles draft team at 1-1. Swinging a miss, Rutschman down on strikes.
Yeah, the good splitter.
Rutschman
It looks like a fastball.
down on
He uses that
strike.
really well, and then you throw the split. It dive bombs. Instead of pull, you know, it kind of rotates over your front fingers. Everything else you're pulling on the seams, and that one kind of tumbles. You know, looking in the hallway here, I get a big picture of Gabriel Perry. It's kind of like this spin.
Damn right.
You don't see any spin, but you may see a little bit of spin
Who is
on
this?
the good split, but not a whole lot. And there's maybe 5 up and away.
Oh, first the lines out center. Duh.
He's allowed just the 1 infield hit. Next pitch will be
Cobb
number 50 on the night.
has thrown 48 pitches to 3 1/3.
1 ball and 1 strike to Santander.
Santander is 1 and 1. Come on in.
Cobb already with 5 strikeouts.
Cabo already has 5 Ks. The Giants posted a 4-1 third inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on. 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
With the first
I was
pick
almost
in the
ready
next
to say
tomorrow.
nobody on.
Anniversary of
If you
the
knew
Orioles
him,
selecting Gunnar Henderson with the
well,
42nd
come
overall
in.
pick.
If you're a veteran of this channel, well, just make sure you click that like button and vote on that poll and drop a like, comment, and or share it out. That always helps us on all your social media platforms.
Orioles need to break up the rhythm of Alex Cobb right now.
The old birds need to break up the rhythm of Cobb.
Or maybe 2 swings.
Cobb keeps up this pace. Well, it's going to be a long night for the old birds. Broken back, ground ball, charging, going, out. Santander was beaten for an out.
We all work differently now.
Casey Schmidt
So CDW
pulls out Santander at first to
built-in security.
Lamette Wade Jr. for the 3rd out.
I've got enough battery life to get me
Schmidt,
halfway around the club.
Crawford, and Wade Jr.
For more practical furniture.
8, 9, and 1 up next.
With Mac configured by CDW, a solution that works for everyone isn't just possible.
Damn right, folks.
It's powerful.
I'll be right back. Again.
From road trip to Holy Marianne. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
I told everybody, I'm my top Friday. Everybody. You maybe not listen to me. I forgot I got a mic. Hopefully they don't show that. Vete pa'l dogado, muchacho, verás.
Fourth inning is brought to you by your Baltimore area Toyota dealers for legendary safety and reliability. Choose Toyota, and let's go places. The party is on here in San Francisco. Giants fans happy right now. They have that 3-0 lead. Bottom four. Kyle Bradish in need of a bounce back inning. Casey Schmidt, the batter. 1-0 to Schmidt.
Maybe move check swings here in San Francisco. Okay, they don't go as well.
Hopped up. Rutschman gives it a look, but it's thrown back and out of play. Bradish ahead 0-2. In that third inning for San Francisco, they had 5 consecutive base hits, including a couple of doubles. But Kyle Bradish, with some defensive help, was able to strand a couple of base runners. The 0-2. Down and away, 1-2.
Yeah, they got some pretty interesting notes here. They talk about how much horizontal movement he has. Kind of showed you early, 13 inches, where the other guy's sliders only has 4 inches, so the slider really effective.
There goes the bat.
Yeah, gets away with a hanger right there, and maybe Schmidt a better fastball here, swings right through it. Well, there's part of the bounce back inning you talked about.
Pretty good distance on the bat throw, too.
Shoulder.
So Schmidt retired, and Brandon Crawford will get a second at bat. It's kind of interesting about the third inning, Jim. It began with Crawford striking out very innocently.
He set him up.
Yeah. He did his part.
Yeah, then double, single, double. I thought I had 3 doubles. Good play-by-play guy, so you're the official square.
You know, it doesn't mean I'm right.
No. I'll defer to you.
There was 2 doubles. It felt like more, though, to your point. 1-1 to Brandon Crawford. 2-1.
Gold gloves, and in 1 year we hit over 20 home runs, but very, very good defensive shortstop.
Roll to the right side. Frazier. 2 away. Those fans get the ultimate flexibility with the all-new flexible Birdland membership. Play hooky and catch midweek day games at Oriole Park. With the Flex Birdland membership, you handpick your preferred games and seats anytime you want after your initial purchase. Visit Orioles.com/membership to discover all the exclusive perks and rewards waiting for you at the yard. A strike to Lamont Wade as Kyle Bradish 1 out away from having his second 1-2-3 inning. And that would in fact be a bounce back inning.
Well, sometimes you have a bad inning, and it's very hard to win when you don't get over 3 runs anyway, but make that be your bad inning and then just move on.
Yeah, it's the thing we've seen, I think, from Dean Kramer as of late. He may not have his best stuff or command on a given night, but you can see it. When he needs to dial it up, when he needs to pitch, he's able to do that.
Oh, very much so. And he'll be the first to tell you he could have lost easily had almost a 10-point ERA his first 3 starts. Could have lost them all, didn't lose any of them. And then all of a sudden started pitching. It's a great combination.
And the Orioles win a lot when he's on the mound these days.
Nice. Here's your nice walk, just in case he swung at it, which he didn't. As you can see, again, Kyle, a lot of pitches, 75. And he's got living outs. Right here, just kind of tilts the chest. Able to get in front of it, the chest projector.
The 2-2.
2-2.
That's crushed into right field.
That's crushed. Hammered. Ground rule double.
Lamont Wade is
Right.
second double on the night.
We got 78 pitches.
Hometown team.
Yeah, fastball down the left field line.
Wade Jr. hit that. Just an FYI.
This is a hanging breaking ball, slider.
Hanging.
We talked about you could hit it almost, 410 feet. Hit that same ball to center, it's a home run. Here it's just, as it turns out, a ground rule.
So an RBI opportunity for J.D. Davis. The Giants now have 7 base hits off Kyle Bradish in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, Davis drove in the first one with a single to right.
Bradish ahead 0-1. Wade leads from second base. A little low. Did miss by March, 1-1. That's fouled off. The mask of Rutschman, 1-2. Rutschman taking a beating this inning. Jim, you ever put on the catching equipment?
One time. I was 9. I went down to watch the big boys play. They go, kid, we need a catcher. That was it.
1-2 to J.D. Davis. And he went too far, so Bradish gets the strikeout. And they strand Wade at second base. Still 3-0 San Francisco at the end of the 5th.
To combat the skyrocketing costs of car repairs, you need every advantage you can get. Your out-of-warranty vehicle could cost you thousands when it breaks down, unless you get the Car Shield Advantage. That's the power to protect yourself from expensive repair bills. Just call Car Shield before your car breaks down. Your out-of-warranty car needs protection through Car Shield, because with so many moving parts, a breakdown is going to happen.
Click or call now to save on expensive auto repairs before your car breaks down.
MLB The Show Legend Line. Ready to play?
Let's get it.
Come on. Nice. That was sick. Man, you like that? Check out the new Storylines mode where you can play as one of the Negro League baseball legends.
Your voice sounds familiar. Do I know you?
Just call me the captain.
They need a mentor. You need a job that trains you during your shift, like our programs in mechatronics and engineering, so you can increase your hourly pay 2 to 3 times and help program the winning shot, or any shot.
When I first started my small business, our space and our equipment could not keep up with demand. Then I applied for a loan from Amazon with great rates. We moved into a new facility. Now we're selling all over the country.
Nearly 60% of products sold come from independent sellers.
The Orioles, along with their partners Pepsi Stronger Together and Giant Food, celebrated more than 300 junior RBI participants, part of the Junior RBI Opening Day. How bummery. And the Oriole Bird were at Northwood Little League watching games and participating in activities with junior RBI players. Junior RBI provides opportunities for Baltimore youth ages 6 to 12 to play baseball and softball, promoting interest in the game, increasing self-esteem, and providing them with safe activities. Last year, the Orioles RBI and junior RBI programs impacted more than 700 Baltimore City students ages 4 through 18. Austin Hayes looks at a strike from Alex Cobb. 0-1 to Hayes. 3-0 Giants. Top of the 5th. Alex Cobb has faced the minimum through 4. He has allowed a base hit. It was an infield hit off the bat of Rutschman. Ground ball up the middle.
Ground ball up the middle, boys and girls. Bang, 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 bang.
Nicely done by Lamont Wade. He's doing it all tonight.
Yeah.
It looks like he's a pretty mobile first baseman.
Anybody knew him?
Saw last night.
Damn fucking first time.
He can hit. So here it is. Throws it pretty much down in the dirt. Nice backhand. Tell you what, when you come out here, they do work on their defense. They were out both days doing all kinds of drills.
Ramon Arias with his first at bat of the game. As he fouls it off to the right, Ramon has replaced Gunnar Henderson at third base. Gunnar left the game with lower back discomfort. The 0-1. Going to Arias.
Has he thrown a ball yet?
No shit.
Henderson, by the way. She's not out in right field.
It's autographed. To Marvin. So he got his autograph.
That's where Gunnar is. The 0-2.
The 0-2.
Fights it off to stay alive.
Emergency hack.
Emergency hack, emergency hack, emergency hack.
The GM or Vice President of Baseball Operations, when they signed.
Moon, Elias. Ugh.
But he didn't throw this hard. Even he didn't come off the Tommy John, what, about 2014 or so?
Yeah, if you knew here, we got 4 lengths. Can you help us out with 5, maybe 6? Too deep. On the warning track. About 10 feet from the scoreboard or the fence out there. Yeah. Anybody new here? If you're a Giants fan, who here is a Giants fan?
This is a really good place to pitch. The ball doesn't. It'll be warm, what, day games maybe? They can get loose. And the ball carry a little bit more tomorrow afternoon. And you get into September in the postseason. It was actually the day of the earthquake in '89. I rolled my sleeves up. It was about 85 degrees. So I think the warmer weather is in the month of October out here in San Francisco. Bradish looking on.
The '89 earthquake, Candlestick Parkway happened in a Bay Area World Series.
Game 3.
Mountcastle did not swing.
Mountcastle did not swing.
2-1 to Mountcastle. Orioles looking for their first hit.
The Orioles are looking for their first hit.
Get a mistake here.
The 2-1 to Mountcastle. 2-2.
Oh, that split. What a pitch.
I'm going back to the live question, live session. If you got a thing, highlight my at Shady Lane Homes LLC. It'll pop up in the question category. If you got a question, I will highlight it. So yeah.
The payout pitch.
The payout pitch.
Grounded and through on the left side.
Grounded and through on the left side. So the Birds.
It's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman cuts that deficit in half. So, damn right. I agree.
Set 6.5.
6.5 under. Over. 102 to 108, 6.5, both are 6.5 over under.
Mountcastle a single through on the left side.
Mountcastle.
Second batter of his game.
First pitch to
Who
the hell?
Let's see. Only 33 in the air.
Hicks. It's called a strike. The thing on your screen is ahead. What I'm actually calling. If you're new here, if you're watching this, welcome in. Tell me where you're from. If you just found me on YouTube and you can't sleep, well, thanks for staying up late with me tonight. Because I can tell you this much, I need to this channel. This is my primary channel. I got a sports channel,
He's on deck.
And then I do the military channel, which on Veterans Day, the 4th of July, and like that. Baseball will be on that channel for all everybody. Just so if you're a U.S. veteran, ground ball to the left side. Davis beat Hicks though by a step and an eyelash. Still 3-0. Giants.
When good friends get together. So grab a glass, amigo. Our tequila is your tequila. Our casa is your casa.
Dear exit, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there, just when I need you most. Always, Toyota SUVs.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey fans, I'm breaking down MLB Play. I think they're the best MLB games. Now my personal favorite, Beat the Streak. Think we'll get a hit building your own streak. It's all in your baby. You can win $5.6 million plus. Streaks alive. Next up, Pickle. Guess the player in the fewest number of tries. God, and there's other games like Bingo, a race to be first.
Hi,
MLB Play.
LJ Guy 8. How are you?
Oh yeah.
Well, at a commercial. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, and spank that subscribe button. Hang on, let me put you guys on mute for a second. Just hang on a second, I'll be right up.
The third inning, when they get 5 hits, 3 runs, there's this good slider. Not a chance to win. And now our Jiffy Lube pitching change. You know Jiffy Lube for quick, convenient oil changes. Now we do services for brakes, batteries, and tires, oil change, and more. That's a job for Jiffy. Ready to become an observer. Keegan Aiken pitched twice in the last home series against the Guardians.
He started that opener a few days ago. Last day of the homestand. Aiken into the game. Bottom 5. He might be asked to eat up a couple here in the middle innings.
Well, that's what he did so well last year. This year's been a little bit more difficult. Great spring.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more hits per inning. 20 hits, 14 innings coming in.
Yeah, right now, opponents hitting .333 off Aiken this year. Last year, Jim, that number was .227. So a big difference. Out to left field. Hayes on the run.
Hayes on the one.
Into foul territory. And it's over
In the
the
foul
game.
territory.
You still like Aiken because he has the pedigree of a starter. Theoretically, he can be an effective long man or even a short guy. He throws strikes out of the bullpen, which you always want to see.
Yeah, I mean, this year, really good with runners in scoring position, so inherited runners only 2 for 22. Lefties hitting him a little higher than last year. But every year is different.
Strike 3.
Strike 3.
And normally, and that's what they expected against Cleveland, they thought that he would be able to maybe go a little bit farther, but he struggled with his command. And there's your outside corner, 1 minute before.
1 down, and Wilmer Flores will bat. 3-0 Giants, bottom 5.
3-0 Giants.
Biggest problem for the Orioles right now is the way Alex Cobb is pitching for San Francisco.
Well, you're just hoping maybe the pitch count, even though he's very efficient.
Shallow center, out is Frazier, out is Mateo, and it falls.
Wow, just dropped the ball.
Yeah, it's playing real deep, so he's pitcher probably had a better angle. He couldn't get there. So Flores already with a double, and then Bob, I mean, look, you can see a couple steps over, long way. It's a big outfield. Frazier off his glove. Trying to follow it in the high sky.
That would have been some kind of over-the-shoulder catch.
Wilder's happy.
Frazier going from the second base spot out there. It's short center.
You know, it's funny, if you have the shifts, which you don't have, that's probably an out, because you're way up the middle. Probably playing, getting on the whole right side. Now everybody's pretty straight away, with the exception of Mateo.
That bunt is foul.
That bunt is foul.
So on one to Blake Sable. One down.
One down.
Sable, the number 5 batter in the lineup with one out. I don't think Gabe Kapler's thinking.
Peace, folks. I gotta go.
I think that was a bunt for you.